So, we have seen the differences between a set, list, tuples and strings. We have also understood how does set differs from a list, because the main reason is in set you will not have duplicates and there is no indexing concept. Once there is no indexing concept, the elements in set will be in a random order, right? But you are using curly braces, right? Yes, the same thing can be used for the thing which you are seeing on the screen, which is dictionary. So, what does dictionary? Yes, in your childhood you have also seen dictionary, right? So, what does you have also used, every one of us used, right? Even I used to use it a lot. So, dictionary you have words and you have meanings, because it is simple, it is a collection of key value pairs, and same it is immutable, it is mutable. That means you can change elements, you can remove elements, you can add, anything is possible. The only difference is, there you go, you have it in the format of pairs, right? It is a collection which is where I cannot say it cannot be ordered, right? You get anything, you cannot say it is an ordered, it is changeable, and I go for indexing only by keys and values. So, what do? I just refer the dictionary value by the specific key. That is it. So, enough of talking. What do? Let us open our IDLE and just start taking the example. Then you will be easier to understand, because my part is very simple. The PPT is for your reference and you just make sure that we will just go by step execution. Now, when I go for dictionary, the general definition is, it is basically a collection of key value pairs. It is basically a collection of key value pairs. That means you will be having pairs, you have a set in it. I mean set in the sense you have a key and you have a value, a collection of key value pairs. That is about a dictionary, right? But the main difference is, unlike sequence types, where you go, unlike sequence types, here they are being indexed by only keys. Let me prove it, you need not worry. I will take an example, then you will be easy to understand. They are indexed by keys. How do you differentiate it? Let me try to give, because when you go for empty curly braces, you already know that this is a dictionary. So, try to pass some values. How do you pass? You pass in the format of pair. Left side is your key, right side is your value. So, A of 1:2, that means you are having 1 as key, 2 as value, and when I print A, you get a dictionary. And how do you access that? Same indexing concept, but if you ask A of 1, you get 2, because it is not that this is first pair. So, that is being by 0, no, you get key error. The same error we have seen in set, because if you already remove the elements from a set, what happened? You got a key error, right? That means if you already removed and you are asking again, you get a key error. It is simple, right? So, what you can have in a dictionary? In a dictionary, the thing should be, keys must be unique. Let me prove it. 1:2, 3:5, and again 1:6. Again because I am repeating here keys. So, what the intake I will tell from this is, keys must be unique. If you are not giving keys as unique, you will get such kind of output. What is output you see here? The first pair is lost. I mean the first value has been lost clearly, because you are repeating the key again. So, it expects this is the newly updated value, it takes into that. It is basically, when it comes to ordering part, it is basically an unordered. We cannot say that is an order. So, do not worry about the order. Make sure that whenever you are passing keys and values, just always remember keys must be unique. That means you can also pass strings or tuples as a keys. When I give like this serial number, this will be unique, right? So, what do is, I write my name. So, you can have keys as strings and tuples, because those are immutable. So, when I give like this name and I pass age as 26. So, if I give A, you get a dictionary, and there you go. How do you access that? You only access by keys. A of name will be Sakit. And the other thing is, you can have any number of ways for writing dictionaries, but always remember keys must be unique, and different keys can have same value. That is, I mean keys is unique, the values cannot be unique, because if your values are not unique, you are not maintaining some consistent data. It depends on user interest. So, different keys can have same value. Let me first save this file so that it will be easier, because once I close it, I cannot get the data, right. So, it's a dictionary. So, different keys can have same value. How do I prove that? There you go. 1 is to 4, 2 is to 4, and 3 is to code. Now, when you execute this, you are getting same value, right. So, for a dictionary, your keys should be unique and your values need not be unique. So, but generally people do not prefer the same value, right. If it is such a way that if you are having same value, you can just take it. It is not mandatory to have same value, right. So, keys must be unique. That is a very, very important point, because generally if you go to any web page, it will be a JSON data, that is JavaScript object notation. So, in Python we term it as a dictionary. You are having key and a value, because this is very, very important. That is where you differentiate a list, tuple, set, dictionary. If you do not want to have duplicates, use a set. If you do not want to change the elements, use a tuple, because generally lists are used for same type of element, and you have these keys and values. Generally you go for same type of, you go for storing elements in the format of pairs. Generally when we go for a web page, you have JSON data, there you have key, value. Username, you enter the username. Password, you enter your password. Username, password, right. Keys, you give the values. That is how it is being stored in database, the same concept. And you can also have, suppose if you give like this, you can have multiple values for a single key. It can be possible, because whenever you access the key, you get the entire value. There is nothing like that. And even if you go for length of A, it is only 1, because this entire thing is the single value for one key, that is the key name is 1. So, you can have multiple things in it. Let me just give a simple example where even how do you have this. I am creating first pair as having a set, and the second pair which includes one list, and let me give the third pair where I am using, because mostly people will make mistake when they try to give colon to separate, because if you do not give colon here and if you go in this way 3 comma, let me give comma here, I am not giving colon over there. You thought that you wrote everything correct. So, whenever you are closing, you see invalid syntax. Always read the error and just try to solve from the error itself. Do not do anything. Always read the errors, because in programming, whether any programming, you go for C, Java, C++, anything, always read the error. Please do that. Then only you will be able to excel in programming, excel yourself in programming, right. Because that is the way we actually do, because as I said, we are into development part also. So, we only debug the errors. We are very good at that. So, just make sure. Even my journey has started with only understanding from errors, when I shifted my gears towards programming part from 15 to this, now we are into the same path. So, you have a tuple, you have a list, you have a dictionary. Anything is possible for your dictionary. So, this is how you understood how to create a dictionary and what made dictionary different from set, list, tuple, because in curly braces, if you form up a pair, that becomes a dictionary. And one more thing, whenever you create any list 1, 4, 5, 6, you have one technique or one method in dictionary where you can use this list. What is that? It is from keys. Yes, where you use the built-in function called as dict, because we will be discussing about built-in functions, but set, list, string, right, you already have this. Str is a built-in, and dict dot, you can convert any type to another thing. Suppose you have a function called as from keys. So, whenever you give from keys, you take up an iterable, because basically when you go for iterable, it is very much easier to use, because iterables and iterators play a very key role. Whenever you say iterable, an object is an iterable. Everything in Python is an object, right? Like this string, list, tuples are generally iterables. So, you can take a and value, you need not mention any value. Now you see, for your dictionary you have everything like a key, because from keys you are forming a key. So make it very simpler. And if you wanted to give out any value, you can create the value from keys of a comma 25. Sorry, it's from keys, right? Syntax error, you need not worry. So just make sure that you remove that. It's from keys, because from is also a keyword. So when I give from keys, obviously for every value it is 25. Again I got quotation, syntax error, end of line while scanning. So always make error and read from errors only. So from keys will obviously take a value. If you provide a value, you create a new dictionary. Suppose what happens if I take a string? It's a simple use case, right? Then let me give e is equal to dict dot from keys of yes. Let's try. You see what happened? Yes, string will split. If you give a value, you get a value. So this is how you create a dictionary. And you have also understood how to just make sure how to access the values from a dictionary. You go with keys. So only keys and values are important in dictionary, because keys are unique, values need not be unique. Now let's understand about dictionary methods in the next series of videos.